Hello everyone, Dr. Pink here, and we have a big update. It's been a little bit since we've had one of these. We are on day 20. We just got a nice epic skill tome here, skill book. We are day 20 out of 30. I will be honest in that I'm really not happy with how fast we're going, but I know that we're going fast for most people. But let's check out where we are on the phase 2 chase here. Now remember, when you open up this phase 2 chase, you really want to make sure that you're getting your 75 flags per day. I think I messed up on a day because you need to get all the way over here to the end and get this 5 red star Loki. Okay, this is going to make a big difference. And we are going to not, I don't think I can actually miss more than one more day to make this. I have 15 days left. Let's see, 75 points times 15. That's 750. Oh, we're going to be way okay, actually. Okay, cool. So on phase 2, you can miss a few days, but I really wouldn't push it, all right? You can't miss more than like 3 days, I think. You got to make sure that you're hitting close to 75 flags per day. I just wouldn't chance it because these rewards are too amazing, okay? So let's check where we are. We have Kale all ready to go, essentially. We just don't have his ascendance levels yet. I think I can get these on. I just don't have a reason to because I don't have I don't have any accessories for him yet. I haven't really been farming accessories, as you can see here. But Wukong's pretty set. I haven't made any major changes to his gear since the last video. Tagore is really not doing great on gear as well. We just don't have a lot of gear. But the good news is Tagore is rank 6, 6th Ascendance. And this took a while. Took a lot of energy to get that Ascendance up. But we're there. So he just needs to get to level 60. I'm going to take it slow on his level 60. I'm just going to get his level 60 by doing dungeons because we're going to need him anyways, all right? Rector Drath has some gear, as you can see here. It's not the greatest gear. It's not the best gear, and it's not the worst gear, I guess. But we're just kind of piecemealing what we got here. We need speed boots on everyone, of course. Loki has gear. It's not the greatest. I'm happy with his accuracy where it's at for what we're trying to do. His speed's okay, but his health is really low, 23,000, really horrendous. We need to get better gear. And his defense is not really where I want it to be. For you all out there, we're aiming for Nightmare Clan Boss eventually. And we're going to want about 2,000 defense, at least 30,000 HP, and 170 accuracy, 175 accuracy, I think, technically. The good news is we are going to use Loki as a lead, and we're going to get 60 accuracy. So I believe everyone's good on accuracy, pretty much who needs to be. We only need Rector Drath and Kale and Loki to have serious accuracy. The others, not so much. And each of them is above 170. So how are we doing on health? Pretty much kind of there on Kale. Not enough defense. More health would be great. Horrible defense on Tagore. Only 1,000. Wow, not good. About the same thing on Rector Drath. Low health, so we know what we need. We need more health, more defense. Yikes. Okay, that's going to be rough, all right? Know that I did get some lucky rare pools. I have Cold Art and Frozen Banshee that I got from Mystery Shards, which was absolutely amazing. I've never had that before in all my time of playing this game. So honestly, I barely get them on like one of my accounts. So like this is like huge. I'm not going to use them though. Like I could probably make a pretty sweet clan boss team with them, but I'm not going to because I'm going to pretend that my luck is like just standard. As in I'm going to just get these amazing lucky champions and then do something that you're not going to be able to do, okay? So I'm intentionally going to use the stock champions, and that's why we're getting rid of legendaries as well. Horrendous on this account today? I did not. Okay. I'm going to show you what we're looking at here in terms of this account, okay? I wanted to get to Nightmare in 30 days. God, that's not going to happen, okay? I could do this now just for giggles. Let's just do it and just show you what happens. Okay, we do need Loki as lead because I know we don't have enough accuracy. Let's just see what happens. Okay, I don't care if I lose a key. All right, I can't imagine we're gonna make it very far. Right? Ideally, if we made it to stage 20, that would be amazing. There's just no way. Okay. And I know what the limitations are because I've been watching this very recently because I knew I was going to update you on a video. What's happening is that my Rector Drath and Tagore don't have enough HP to make their heals strong enough to really recoup the whole team from one of those AoE hits at bigger stages, okay? And that's really the limiter, and they're just not tough enough yet. When there's a 60, maybe we'll get a little further, all right? Now, most of our damage here is going to be poisons from Kale, but Wukong can output a little bit of damage too. We'll compare both of them at the end. All right, Rector Drath got the decreased attack, and that's the only reason why she's still alive. We need someone to heal. There we go. It's just not big enough. The heals just aren't big enough there. If we don't have decreased attack, we're pretty much dead, all right? So how this team works is we need Rector Drath to have decreased attack, which she does, which is not on the boss right now. Someone's going to die. And we need both her and Tagore to heal. And then Loki's just there to extend debuffs and off heal, but he's kind of an idiot, and he keeps putting his A2 on the boss. If we manual this, it'll go a lot better. But I'm just doing this to show you what's going to happen if we auto. Loki should be healing the teammates, not putting the A2 on the boss, which essentially does nothing. This is not good. Rector Drath's going to go down soon. We're on the positive side. We're actually 2 mil damage, stage 10. With what we got, that's not great. It's not horrible at the same time. All right. Oh God, this is nowhere near where I want to be. Good damage though with those poisons. See that? Okay, so we got 3 million damage. And, I mean, we don't have anyone else to compare to except this guy who's kind of in a slightly worse spot than we are. But look, see, someone who knows kind of what they're doing, and we're ahead of this guy by a little bit. Only 5 levels, actually. And we're really well developed, right? And so I can show you on another one, but let's see how far away. We're really far. Okay, you need 40 million damage, 39.17 million damage to get the largest chest here. If we 4-key this, we're only at 12 million. That ain't great, okay? Really isn't good. And so we really need to get Rector Drath to level 60 quickly, and we need better gear. Gear is killing us here. And we need masteries. We need Rector Drath to get that decreased attack as much as possible. We need masteries to help her do that, and ideally gear as well, like retaliation, if we have good retaliation. Let's try brutal and see where we're at. I don't know if in 30 days... Oh my God, I don't have my keys. Oh, I do. I don't know if in 30 days, like, 4-keying Nightmare is going to happen. I was hoping it would. I did it on one of my other accounts, but we had Ninja. We're not using Ninja here. Ninja is really good. Ninja was a free champion before the Loki chase came out. And so now we got Loki. Oh, God, I don't know if we're going to be able to do Nightmare. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get the max chest to Brutal within 30 days. Let's see how well this goes, okay? So, again, the strategy here is pretty simple. Loki is here for increased accuracy. He's also here to prolong the duration of poisons. He gives us an attack buff on his A3. He will also heal a champion if you manual him, but he's an idiot and he puts his A2 on the boss, which literally does nothing. So that's not good. We have Kale for poison damage, which is our probably main form of damage. I forgot to compare Kale versus Wukong. Wukong is just straight damage dealer. And then we have Rector Drath and Tagore for support. Rector Drath, again, is decreased attacks. Tagore is for speed buff, as well as just shield and revive. Rector Drath can also revive. We need both of them extremely tanky. Okay. All right. Let's see here. We're already at 2 million. That's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. That is not bad damage. Did we have a decreased attack? I wasn't watching. It's pretty much have a decreased attack on the boss or die. And we only have one champion that can do that, which is not very dependable, which is really bad. Okay, so we got it on the boss now, I believe. I think that's what the swords one is. So, Loki prolonged the duration of buffs. Yes, Loki prolonged the poison, and he prolonged the decrease attack. That's huge, okay? That's how we keep the decrease attack on, with Loki as well. Oh, he increased it again. See that? So Loki increased the buff duration, so we got more poisons, and we got more decreased attack duration. That's huge. That's what our whole team runs on. And that's why Loki is very helpful in this team composition. So we just need to make everyone tankier to live. We're really relying on poison damage and Wukong damage. So we need to make everyone tankier. We didn't have a decreased attack there. Oh, man. The good news is we live till, what, turn 15? That's actually pretty good for what we're rocking so far. Like, our gear is pretty tragic, to be honest. So 4.5 million damage. Okay, brutal. I don't have anyone else in this clan who's active, so that doesn't help. We can essentially 4-key this right now. Wait, 5, almost 4-key it, right? We're almost at a 4-key on brutal already. That's pretty good, right? You can't complain about that. Oh my god, we didn't make this first chest yet. I think I'm going to have to do one more. I'm going to have to do one more key here to make sure we hit a chest. But we're really close to being able to 4-key this. I believe 3-key will certainly be doable within essentially another week and a half or two. Here is the rate limiter here, and it's just taking energy to do what we got to do. Okay, so that's cool. All right, awesome. Now let's check out the dungeons to show you my progress, so you know what you can do. Oh my god, I can't show you. That sucks. So I was only able to get to about stage 13 to 14, I believe, on the Spirit Keep with my gear, and that really took a lot of energy. I probably spent about 1,500 energy to get enough potions to cap out just who was it? Not even Wukong. Let's see here. Just Loki. And the problem is, since we're only on stage 13 or 14, it's not a high likelihood of getting the good potions, and thus here we are. I have 15 of these, which is pretty awesome, and only 2 of these. That's not that awesome. So if I do that, we have a total of 17. That's not enough to max both of these guys, which sucks. Look at that. Only enough to get Loki to one. Pretty much is Loki or Wukong. You really only need Loki at 3-star. I don't have enough of these potions yet. I have to start grinding these today. You really only need Loki at 3-star, so he starts in Perfect Veil. That's part of his one of his skills. Wukong doesn't necessarily have to be pushed out. The only reason why we're pushing both of them out is to get the accessories on, right? So we are going to want these for that Nightmare Brutal Clan Boss. But know that the priority is to put that 3 on Loki, and then honestly, I probably am going to just get Loki up first to all the way to 6-star if I can. Nope, I'm going to be 1 short. And the reason why is because we're going to get free accessories from the chase, okay? From the champion chase here. Where is it? From the champion, Loki chase. We're going to get a nice banner, a 6-star legendary banner, and a 6-star legendary necklace, which is amazing, and ring, okay? So we do want him maxed out so we can use those. So we're automatically getting amazing stuff. It's going to be good, pretty much, regardless of what the rolls turn out to be. It's going to be helpful, okay, which is awesome. So that's the plan. Let's go back to the dungeons before I get sidetracked. The blue dungeon, that was easier than the green. The problem with the green dungeon is if you don't have enough pure damage, which we definitely don't, and if you don't have heal reduction, we can't do that one. We can't do that one. If we don't have heal reduction, it makes the green potion dungeon very difficult, all right? Do we need the Force Keep? Did I already do Rector Draft? I'm pretty sure I already got Rector Draft. So it's really just that green one, and I was burning energy, and it wasn't enough. I'm going to have to keep going on that. Hopefully the next time it comes around, which is, next week, Thursday? What is it? We only got a couple days left. We're going to burn energy in a couple days on that to try our best So I'm going to even save some energy to try and get Wukong to 6-star, because very soon I'm going to be grinding Spider Dungeon for some accessories, okay? But right now, I'm really focused, in addition to those potion dungeons, on the Dragon's Lair, alright? And what's really cool is that even with my crappy gear, we were getting all the way to stage 14, y'all. Like, that's really, really good for what we got, alright? You really only need to get to stage 20 to start getting the serious gear farming going, okay? And for us to get all the way over here, like, this early, like, you know, I think is really, like, a big deal, to be honest. Like, that is really cool. This would be very difficult without the champions we have, the setup we have, to get this filled up. We don't need Loki at 6-star for Nightmare Clan Boss. We don't need Loki there because he's going to get 5 red star, which bumps up his stats, and he's going to have good accessories. So he's going to be tanky enough that he's going to be leveled off with all of our other champions. So that's one special hint for you all, okay? So let's check. I haven't really done anything serious on this yet. I should be running this. I'm not sure if I'm going to make any progress here. I can probably only clear up to this boss, so I haven't really decided to push hard here yet. Faction Wars, I haven't been hard grinding Faction Wars like I said you could. Like, you could grind food champions just to make sure you're getting a few stars here and there. Like, I could grind these food champions out, put some crappy gear on them. I just haven't been trying that hard on this account. Make sure you're tapping out all your events. I was hoping that, like, the Deck of Fates event this time around would be great. I did open all of my shards, soul shards, to only be able to open up one of these. And the cool thing is I got lucky and I got one of these. It didn't open anything good, just food, 3-star blue. But, like, there's no other really things in here that would be amazing to me except the skill tomes. The runes would be good too, but, like, all this other stuff don't really mean anything. You're only going to get one shard of Freya. So we have up to 4 total within 30 days. After that, you get all of them. I would open all of them during some kind of event again, and if you have not got anything good out of those 4 sacred shards, I would probably start over, okay? Like, making sure you get really good legendaries or epics. There's actually some god tier epics that are better than legendaries, particularly at this stage of the game. If you get any of those from those 4 sacreds, then I would keep the account and keep moving. Otherwise, for me personally, I start over. And that's why I now have one account that's a day 60 that is just godlike that I should show you because of how I did that. I said, okay, I'm just going to re-roll until I get something godlike. And then I got, like, ultimate luck. And I was like, okay, great. Or really good luck. I was like, solid. And I played it really well. Like, I played it better than this one. And so I'm going to keep that one as my main. And I would recommend you to do the same. All right. Okay, so we're on my main account, right? Now, I have started over like 30 times, right? Maybe not that many, all right? But I have started over like 12 times. At least, no, I've done 20 times. But I was doing it for science. Like, I was trying to discover the most efficient way to do it, which is how we came up with this process. I would not do it that many times now, just FYI. But we're on day 64. Let's see, did I do my clan boss keys yet? I'm pretty sure I just 2-starred. Yeah, I 2-keyed Nightmare. I got 40 million damage, and that is all we need for the last chest. So I 2-keyed Nightmare. I'm not doing Ultra Nightmare just yet. I don't think that's really worth the effort, and my clan can't even get there. Look at my account versus other people's in my clan. All right, I'm not in, like, the greatest clan I know. I just kind of joined something that was open. But look, this person's level 74. 2 keys, 13 million. Sorry if you're watching this, Henry. But, like, look, I'm level 55, 2 key, 40 million. Now, I did have Ninja. I started with that free-to-play Ninja, which was right before the Loki chase, so it wasn't that long ago. And then I got lucky and I pulled Lugan, which gives me an Ally Protect, which is what you need for Clan Boss to really push the later stages. I pulled Krokmar as well from those early Sacred Shards. So I pulled 2 legendaries from like 4 Sacred Shards, or like 5 Sacred Shards. So it was like something really lucky, all right? Might have been 6. I might be exaggerating. but know that like I had really good luck with my pools, and that's why like I was like, okay, boom, we found the main account. I just kept going. I got a legendary here on this account, and I looked him up and I said, is this really going to help us to push that clan boss really fast so we can get more sacred shards? I was just able to get to 3 or 4 key, 4 key Nightmare Clan boss, I think around day 30. And then slowly between day 30 and now, I was going like 3 key and then 2 key. Pretty recently, I'm like a solid 2 key now. But essentially, it took me 60 days to be able to get like easily these ultimate chests. Well, really like 30 days, right, to start getting them. I got my first yellow sacred shard at around the 30-day mark from getting this ultimate chest. So I didn't get my first sacred shard, aside from doing all those other things I showed you, until like I got to this nightmare ultimate chest. Does that make sense? That's why I was rushing it there. And since in between 30 days, I've gotten about 2 yellow sacred shards from these ultimate chests, and I hear that's kind of the standard, like 2 to 3 these days. Some people say they nerfed it, but like, so you're expecting about 2 to 3 sacred yellow shards a month, just average. That's why you want to get here in Nightmare, and Ultra Nightmare is even better. But like, yeah, that's not for us yet. Okay, but so know that this is totally free to play, mind you. The same thing. I don't know how to prove to you that I'm free to play here, but let me just show you my account real quick. It's very efficient. I was very focused on Clan Boss. Ninja level 60 with pretty solid gear, as you can see. Krokmar with pretty solid gear as well. Lugan, really solid gear. And a lot of my like awesome gear I got from winning like events. Like I saved up stuff and I burned it during events, like I was telling you to do. And so we don't have a whole lot of champions, but we have really good ones, honestly, for starting out. Ugo, Haikatoon's free, Ruello, who really helped me push dungeons, which is awesome. She's not the greatest champion, but she was good for my team. Jamarsa, she's free. You can get her from the referral program. I just did this with just crappy accounts. One of them being one of my test accounts. Pretty much the maximum you can expect, all right, from like doing this efficient, super hardcore progressive play. Faction Wars, okay, we're sitting about 125 stars here. I know you can't see it, 125 stars. And as far as arena, remember, we don't care about arena, really. We're just getting in our dailies. And I have nothing on defense because we're trying to stay at a low rank so that when an event comes, we can get all of our wins in. And so I don't grind this because I want to be low so that we can do well on events and get some stuff on events. Same thing with Tag Arena. But I am making sure to buy champion fragments of this guy every single time. Okay, and this is one of your main primary goals of this area. And let's show you fragments for him to see what you can expect at day 60. At day 60, I'm really not there. I have not been the best at keeping up with this. You could probably be at 35, realistically, if you were on top of it and didn't miss a single day. Maybe 40 if you're super efficient. Pro players who are like leveling new accounts more recently now say that this is the way to go. Unlock this even before you unlock the gem mine. Now, the cool thing is you get gems, so many gems in the early game that I have my gem mine maxed out after I did the Guardian Ring maxed out for just the first slot level. Okay, so once you open up all your Guardian Ring on your account, then you're going to want to start on your gem mine. And you do that after you level 2 champions masteries, okay, using gems. So 800 gems to 1 champion. And you do that twice, then you do the Guardian Ring, and then you do the mine, okay? Otherwise, I think I've laid out everything for y'all, okay? Otherwise, you're just saving resources as best you can while sticking to your objectives so that you have some currency to use on events that come up, okay? Events that hopefully will get you either some nice shards or skill books. You're looking for legendary or epic skill books. Those are really hard for us to get as free-to-play players, okay? Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll update progress on the, the beginner account when we get there. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Ping Pong and Jiao.